sit down when all should be standing? And why do we back down at the critical moment, like running away from the waves of the ocean? We head for the hills, the high tide approaching.
Hey guys, it's Kevin O'Neill from the Libertarian Party, Hillsborough County. We actually have Bryan Zemina with us today. If you haven't been paying attention, this gentleman stood up to run for the open seat at the Florida House of Representatives, District 58, the northeast corner of Hillsborough County. So Bryan, nice to meet you, sir.
Kevin,
we've
absolutely.
spoken before, of course.
Yes, sir.
I'm a libertarian, he's a libertarian, and we've been communicating for the last couple weeks, but you've had a whirlwind week. You just got put on to the actual ballot. He's not a write-in candidate. He's going to be in the voting booth. And I don't want to get into too many details, but I can tell you, folks, this gentleman had to do a ton of work with short notice. I think we learned on the 1st of August that there was going to be a special election. Of course, he's married. He had to work with his wife. And I think...
Love you, honey.
I love you, honey, yes. I think by the weekend, 4 or 5 days into it, they finally committed, and then we had about 5 days to figure out all the rules. And this gentleman is a great gift to the people of Hillsborough County, professional engineer, which is a credential, smart guy. And tell me, sir, how did you end up choosing to jump in to represent the people here in Hillsborough?
So, kind of like Kevin said, the special election kind of fell upon us. I heard about it, I think, August 7th, I believe, is when I heard about it. And I heard about it via an email, actually, with the Libertarian Party of Hillsborough County. And I reached out to Kevin because I live in the district. I live in Temple Terrace. And it just kind of seemed like, hey, I don't know, let's see what's going on here. I've been talking about politics for as long as I can really remember, so it just seemed natural to kind of reach out and see what was happening. Well, long story short, after convincing the wife, most importantly, that this is going to be a good idea and that I actually should go after this and put my money where my mouth is, joined up and had a furious week getting all the paperwork in order, getting donations. Thank you very much to everybody who helped out during that period as well, so that we could get the qualifying fee in and actually become...
Website.
yes, website. bzforliberty.com or bryanzemina.com, but it's probably a little bit easier to remember. Now we are officially qualified. I'm going to be on the ballot as a Libertarian Party representative. Really what made me get into it is the fact that I've been talking about it for so long. I've always been talking politics. I've always been talking about the libertarian causes, libertarian reasons, and then just the mindset behind not one of the two major parties and why it really is logical as far as I'm concerned. And when this opportunity came up, it felt wrong not to jump at it and give the people of District 58, Hillsborough County, state of Florida, the whole shebang, the ability to actually have an alternative candidate that will speak for them. They'll actually speak to their interests, to their needs, to their voices, in lieu of speaking to whatever else big money is saying you need to speak to, or whatever they're spinning things to be. So it's an opportunity really to have somebody that lives here in Temple Terrace, is a Tampa Bay native, is actually one of the few that's born here, and really be here for everybody and do what I've always felt the desire to do, that I felt somebody should do, and why not me? So that's really the reason behind it.
Awesome. So it's basically non-establishment. You know, you're not coming from some political action committee
Not even
funding.
Close. Not even close.
And you're not already part of the system. I mean, I don't know if he hasn't mentioned it yet, but when we first connected, he's been no party affiliated for, I think, his entire voting career.
That's correct.
As far back as the Secretary of Elections data goes. So truly a man of the people, not a man of a party. I think, like he said, you know, he did respond to us communicating the elections coming up. We're glad he did, and he himself has identified himself as having libertarian principles. And what the heck, you know, he gets all this,
all the glamour.
But being a libertarian candidate, he gets some help from an organization that's in place here in Hillsborough County, trying to free our people, you know, improve our liberties and freedoms, and get the government out of our private lives, of course. There's obviously a role in our public life, but we'll try to lessen that as much as possible. So I really applaud you, sir, for stepping up.
Thank you.
People might ask, young man here. I'll just tease him a little bit. He's an active amateur hardball baseball player. He's a pitcher.
That is true.
Pretty much
yes.
every weekend, he's in the clay on the mound, trying to scare some batters, and
sometimes I scare him by hitting him too. So,
but sometimes he's got some wild pitches. I suspect
happens.
So we're gonna do this video kind of format on a regular basis. As you already know, go to our website. We're going to be putting out our schedules at bryanzemina.com, bryanzemina.com, or for the short version, BZ for Liberty, as in bryanzemina.com. And our Google Calendar there should have which issues we'll be speaking about on which day. We're pretty much going to try to go through the whole landscape of issues affecting you guys. So this is recorded, but we're going to be doing Zoom, which is basically a streaming conference call type thing, and the days he's busy with his wife or his baseball or his travel for work, we'll be doing video recording, and the other days when he's available, we'll be doing streaming to the public. So that's going to be one of the major themes here.
Absolutely.
Awesome, Bryan.
Absolutely. Thank you.
For I know that I